A Morning with Grandpa by Sylvia Liu. Illustrations by Christina Forche. Mei Mei's grandpa is practicing Tai Chi in the garden, and Mei Mei is eager to join in. As Gong Gong tries to teach her the slow, graceful movements, Mei Mei enthusiastically does them with her own flair. Then, Mei Mei takes a turn, tries to teach Gong Gong the yoga she learned in school. Will Gong Gong be able to master the stretchy, bendy poses? Let's find out. Mei Mei watched Grandpa dance slowly among the flowers in the garden. He moved like a giant bird, stalking through a marsh. His arms swayed like reeds in the wind. "What are you doing, Gong Gong?" asked Mei Mei. "I am practicing Tai Chi," said Gong Gong. "This form is called white crane spreading its wings." "What's Tai Chi?" asked Mei Mei. Tai Chi is a martial art that sends good energy through your body. The energy is called Qi, explained Gong Gong. "Martial art?" said Mei Mei, bouncing up and down. "I can do karate. Hi-ya!" "Tai Chi isn't that kind of martial art," said Gong Gong. "I will teach you. This is pick up the needle from the sea bottom." In one smooth motion, Gong Gong stepped back, bent over, and swept one arm low. He moved like seaweed brushing the ocean floor. "Now you try," said Gong Gong. Mei Mei stepped back like a young frog, trying out new legs. She hopped and bopped and bumped into Grandpa. She looks like she's having fun. "How was that, Gong Gong?" asked Mei Mei. "Not quite right," Gong Gong replied, trying to move more slowly and breathe in deeply, then breathe out. "I'm very good at breathing," said Mei Mei. "I can blow you down to the ground. Whoosh!" "Slow down," said Gong Gong. "Use your breath to move the energy around your body." "Energy moves around my body all by itself," said Mei Mei. Mei Mei twirled like a helicopter seed flying down from a maple tree. "Very nice, Mei Mei," said Gong Gong. "Now let's try play the lute." Gong Gong rocked backward and then forward. One arm went up while the other came down. He was a musician serenading the sunflowers. Mei Mei was a rock star playing guitar for the daisies. Gong Gong conducted a quiet symphony. Mei Mei drummed the earth with hands and feet. How am I doing, Gong Gong? Perfect, Mei Mei. Now that I'm really good at Tai Chi, it's my turn to teach you something new, said Mei Mei. We learned how to do yoga in school. Yoga? That's very hard, isn't it? Asked Gong Gong. It's not hard, Gong Gong. Yoga makes you strong, said Mei Mei, flexing her muscles. Look at her muscles. She's pretty strong and tough. Just copy me, said Mei Mei. Let's do downward dog. Woof, woof. Mei Mei planted her hands and feet on the ground and shaped her body into an upside-down letter V. She stood like a guard dog, strong and steady. I'm not sure I can do that, said Gong Gong. You can do it, Gong Gong. Give it a try, said Mei Mei. Gong Gong tried to bend into a V shape too. He wobbled like an old dog, creaky at the knees. Now, let's try the cat, said Mei Mei, getting on her hands and knees. She arched her back like a kitten ready to play. This looks easier. I will give it a try, said Gong Gong. On his hands and knees, Gong Gong hunched his back to the sky. Meow! He yowled like a startled cat. How about we try the mermaid? Mei Mei asked. She sat with one leg bent behind her and the other leg folded in front. One hand rested on her back foot and the other hand lifted to the sky. Mei Mei was a creature of the deep sea, guarding treasures. Gong Gong twisted his leg this way and that and almost fell over. He was a fish in the water trying to escape a dangling hook. I'm not made for the sea, said Gong Gong. Mei Mei helped her grandpa to his feet. Gong Gong, I know you can do yoga, said Mei Mei. Let me think. Oh, I know. Can you be a tree? A tree? I love trees, said Gong Gong. Me too, said Mei Mei. They're the best. Let's be trees. Mei Mei lifted her leg and stretched her arms like branches, reaching high to the sky. Her tree wobbled and bent to one side. Grandpa slid his leg up and raised his branches too. His tree leaned the other way. Mei Mei and Gong Gong were two royal palms swaying in the wind. Look at that. They do the tree pose just like we do in yoga. How did I do, Mei Mei? Perfect, Gong Gong. And these are just different moves, different Tai Chi moves. And then these are just different yoga moves. Thank you, boys and girls.